Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you some ways to kill the Clash boss on turn 1 or turn 2. So let's get in here. So you actually do want to turn on the chain damage modifier because this modifier is completely broken. It actually raises your damage, not lowers it. So turning this on makes the fight significantly easier. But here's the team we're going to turn 1 OTK. I use this on my live stream to demonstrate. It OTKs it even without the modifier turned on, but with the modifier it'll be significantly easier. Now the catch is this specific team needs EX18 to work. So I'm going to show you a different team in a moment. So Roberta's going to do her base LB for buffing and LB damage. Kaito will downpour, crashing, and unpredictable. That'll break the boss, give us killers, and remove the boss's buffs. Bulwark is going to hurricane, harmony, and bird killer. And then we're going to use 2B's base LB, Rick's shifted LB, and Dwayne's atonement. For the clicking order, we're going to click 2B, Rick, Dwayne, and that should be a turn 1 OTK. If it doesn't kill the boss on turn 1, then you would as long as you get the boss below 25%, the whole party will be ejected and you'll be fine. I think the boss has 3 billion HP. We did 3.7, so overkilled by a huge amount. So there's a turn 1 OTK. I'll show you the gear, but I mean the gear is literally just, you know, generic whatever. Let's see here. A lot of rainbow tickets. Okay, so real quick, I'll show you the gear we use for this party. Roberta, irrelevant. Kaito, irrelevant, but as long as Kaito does need to be using his TMR or STMR. Bulwark, just using TMR or STMR, and then some LB fill. Rick, in the shift form, is LB damage versus everything. All 3 races, there we go. 2B, base form, LB damage versus all 3 races, there we go. And Dwayne doesn't need LB damage, just damage versus all 3 races. Now, that party did require EX18. If you don't have an EX18 party, you can swap it up this way. We can bring Malphasy for the wind support, and we can bring Ihana instead, or Ilmatil. Either one at EX2 will give you the Omni Killer buff and the LB damage, so there we go. And let's get in here and do a less than EX. Oh, I didn't turn on the modifier. Well, that may or may not matter. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Yeah, I forgot to turn the modifier on for more damage. So we're going to do less damage than we would otherwise, but it might still be fine. So we're going to go ahead and LB damage Ihana. Kaito will just do unpredictable, crashing, and deep. Malphasy in the shift form will wind imbue the party. Let's do field, let's do wind imperil, and let's do one of the killers, I guess Rancor. Then we can LB atonement and Rick can LB. Now we're probably not going to fully OTK because we didn't do the modifier, but as long as we get the boss below 25%, it doesn't matter. That's fine. So we're going to get fully ejected. As long as you go below 25, the whole party gets ejected, and then you can't die off screen, so you'll survive. And then we'll come back. Yeah, you know, not as quite as good if you don't do the modifier. At this point, we do need to get rid of the boss's buffs, so we'll moment of weakness and then chain twice. 2B will triple chain. And then Dwayne can do his LB. And that should be the end of Podarge on 2 turns. So not quite as good. You know, if we turn on the chain modifier, let's do that one more time with the chain modifier turned on, and we'll see if we can OTK with this party that is not EX18. Yeah, the chain modifier being broken is just hilarious. You know, it's not Clash of Wills unless we've got at least 1 or 2 bugs going on. So let's do one more clear, and then I'll show you the teams. Oh, actually the team's gear is the exact same. Yeah, we didn't change the team's gear at all. Oh, turn on the modifier. Chain damage modifier. Yeah, we didn't change the team's gear. All we did was bring basically naked Malphasy and Ihana. So there it is. And let's see if with the chain boost modifier, that is so hilarious the way that works. Let's see if we can OTK. So LBU, just some stuff with you. Malphasy can imbue, field, as the Crow, and Avian. and then Dwayne can Atonement. 2B can LB, Rick can LB. Wait for all this to finish. 2B, Rick, Dwayne. And let's see if the modifier lets us turn 1. Oh, not quite, not quite. Yeah, so this team is obviously less damage, but again, as long as you get the boss below 25% on turn 1, it doesn't matter, because he'll eject your entire party, and then he can't kill you. So then you just finish it off like that. There you go. Boom, handled. Okay, so that was the OTK teams. The EX18 team will always turn 1 kill it if you can build EX18, because that allows you to do all the cool buffs. If you can't build EX18, the second party, as you saw, does it in 2 turns. Still pretty easy. Just make sure you turn on that chain modifier and you'll be good to go. So, hope it helps. There it is. And there's probably ways to turn 1 OTK it with less than EX18 as well. It's just like I didn't spend a ton of time brainstorming because these 2 ways both work. Anyway, see you in a bit.